streaming live for today's daily space weather video instead of the normal format. There was, and my shattered voice is related to this, as there was a little bit of raging that went on earlier today. My voice will be shattered for the rest of the day. I may make another video later where I narrate the original video. Some of you may have seen part of it. We set it to private, as somehow my settings in OBS mysteriously changed. So, today's daily space weather video, the normal morning release, is this video instead of the normal content. So yes, we've seen sunspots 2822 and 2823 both degrade over the past 24 hours, and we saw this significant geomagnetic storm condition of a KP of 7 that went on for up to 6 hours yesterday. And so we've actually got quite a few anomalies to show you, and we'll upload the video later in the day today. Again, sunspot 2822, which is the one in the northern hemisphere, has degraded a bit. Sunspot 2823, the southern hemisphere sunspot, has also degraded. The latter will be an alpha class sunspot later today. The northern sunspot 2822 remains a beta class sunspot, and the likelihood for coronal mass ejections and solar flares continues to exist. So we'll also show you some great imagery later today of the evolution of those two umbral systems. We are seeing an earthquake lull as well, folks. We haven't seen an earthquake in the 7 magnitude range since March 20th. So that's another little thing to note. Also, some volcanic activity at Kilauea that we'll be talking about. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that there will be a daily space weather video later in the day today, which is just what I needed. A little bit more. Why do it once when you can do it 3 times, right, folks? Yeah. So that's what went on. Somehow our microphone got muted, and I recorded a 32-minute video with no audio. So that's what's going on with that. And if that makes you want to pole vault the caldera, please don't do so. Please don't pole vault the caldera. Don't forget to visit our website, smAshomash.com. You can find all of our links below the video. And what else do we have? No major solar flares here over the past 24 hours. No major proton events or anything like that. We do see some anomalies in the electron flux. So our patrons would already be aware that there were some significant anomalies in the total electron content forecast. You could check that out if you like. Solar wind has dropped down, so we see a solar wind condition of about 450 kilometers per second right now, and about 5 protons per cubic centimeter for the solar wind speed. And we see a very high density plasma environment in the Earth geospace right now. So that's another thing going on. If you check out the geospace magnetosphere movies today, you'll see a very shrunken plasmasphere, as there is high density plasma surrounding the entire geospace. So that's another thing to take note of. That is a result of yesterday's solar storm. And I won't divulge anything about what will be in today's cosmology segment, because it's some pretty interesting material, and we'll have to just go over that with visual aids, as it's too much information to otherwise include. Also in the space weather video, it'll be coming out this afternoon, folks, probably at like, I'll say maybe 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., something like that. We'll expect to release the video. I apologize again for my shattered voice and for the lateness of today's video. It's all because of technical difficulties. How the microphone was mysteriously muted and another microphone was added to the thing, I have no idea. Some kind of settings were changed in OBS. It certainly wasn't me that did it. It's a mystery as to how it happened. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. As far as meteorological conditions in the U.S. right now, meteorological conditions are pretty calm. There's practically no precipitation happening. Not a lot to report on there. So that's basically it. I just wanted to stream live real quick and let everybody know what's going on as our settings mysteriously got changed. So that's what happens when you try to put out the videos extremely quickly, folks. This is part of the reason why we don't edit the videos. We just put them out very, very quickly. And as you can see, today there is no daily space weather video this morning. We did everything except record audio onto it. So if that's not enough to get your rage inspired, well then I don't know what to tell you. But it's part of the reason why my voice is shattered. And let's just say there was a bit of yelling. A heavy bag was kicked, and I was warned to stop kicking the heavy bag as I was causing things to levitate on the first story of the house. Consumer tip, folks, never get kicked by a cyclist who knows Taekwondo. So anyway, that's about it. I'll talk to you later on the daily space weather. Maybe I'll put out a video throughout the day today. Who knows? Um, but yeah, check out our other videos in our playlists as well, and we'll see you next time at the daily space weather. I've been your host, who's got a shattered voice, Dan, aka smAsho Mash. May that solar wind be at your back, and may that pathetic software not be on your devices.